Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So today, as you can see, I've made this little goldfish paper squishy. If you'd like to make one too, then here's how to do it. So to start with, on a folded piece of plain paper, I've done a rough sketch of my design in pencil. I always like to do a pencil one first, just because if I want to make any changes or adjustments, it's really easy to do because all I need is a rubber and then I can start over again. Once I was happy with my design, I then went over it all in a black fine liner pen. Now this is a bit more of a challenging paper squishy to make. To be honest, I'd done it because I just wanted to see if I could and how easy it was to do one that's a little bit more of an unusual shape. So if you're just starting out making paper squishies, this probably isn't the easiest one to start with, so I would recommend maybe looking through some of my other videos for one that's a little easier. However, like I said, I wanted to challenge myself, so this was more of just like a little personal project really, but I'm really glad I gave it a go because I'm so happy with how it came out and how it looks at the end. So yeah, I was quite happy with this one, to be honest. Once you're finished with the line work, you can then move on to the colouring in. Now, as you can see here, I'm just going to do a nice vibrant orange on top, and then I'm going to leave the bottom half white with just a little bit of detail added. And I'm going to colour the eyes in blue, just because I think that's a little different. Now, at home we do have a little fish tank. I've had fish on and off for many years now. I actually used to work in an aquatic shop, so yeah, I do like my little fishies. So once you've finished colouring in, you can then start cutting your design out. Now, you want to take your time as you work your way around the shape. It's really important that you get it accurate. So if you are not particularly confident with scissors, or you're a little person, you might want to ask a grown-up to help you with this part, especially with a design like this, because like I said, there are so many corners and curves and pokey bits that you really do need to take your time and be very patient. And you need to cut both sides of the folded sheet of paper together. The reason for this is because in a little while we'll be taping the two of them together, which will create like a little pocket. So obviously we need front and back parts for that. So cut both sides of the folded sheet now, and then that will make it much easier because you'll have two pieces of paper that are the same shape. Now, once you've finished cutting it out, you can then start taping it up. So you want to grab a strip of clear sticky tape, pop that on the top of your fish, and then carefully cut some little tabs into that. I always prefer doing tabs because you do get a much neater finish that way, but particularly with a design like this that is a very unusual shape, tabs make it so much easier to get around the little corners and all of the curves. And you just want to work your way down your little fish, taping it up as you go. However, when you get near the bottom, you do need to stop. And the reason for this is because, like I said, we need to make like a little pocket so that we can pop our stuffing in. Now, for the stuffing, I'm just using this yellow sponge, which I'm going to cut into little chunks just to make it easier to pop into my fish. So just carefully cut them off, open up the bottom of your little fish, and then you can pop them in. I like to pack them nice and full so they're really squishy at the end. Once you've finished with that part, you can then tape up the bottom of your fish in the same way that we were doing earlier, and then your little fish paper squishy is finished. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, maybe you could leave a thumbs up or subscribe. I'd love to have you here on the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.